Hello everyone, this is going to be a 140 Q&A test. Plaintiff attorney is Mr. Adams, A-D-A-M-S. Defense attorney is Mr. Zimmer, Z-I-M-M-E-R. Again, plaintiff attorney Mr. Adams, A-D-A-M-S. Defense attorneys Mr. Zimmer, Z-I-M-M-E-R. Okay, and this is going to start with defense attorney. Ready? Okay, other than that, did you help in any other way? No. Did you help in any actual taking of measurements? Did you help in the reading of any kind of equipment measurements? Did you do anything like that? No, I didn't. And if we go back to your diagram on page 4, did you put on your diagram that there were any skid marks left by the motorcycle? No, that doesn't occur on a sketch. So the answer would be there's no skid marks left by the motorcycle, at least on the diagram number 4, page 4. They're not required on that sketch. I'm not trying to talk about what's required or not. What I want to make certain is when I look at the factual diagram here on page 4, you didn't record that there was any kind of skid marks left by the motorcycle, correct? That is correct. You didn't leave any skid marks left by the truck either, correct? Correct. And did you record was there any gouge marks left by the motorcycle on the factual diagram on page 4? On the sketch, there are no gouge marks, no. Are there any marks in the roadway whatsoever on the factual diagram on page 4 that you attributed to the happening of this accident? No, there are not. Okay, on pages 6 through 8, did Officer Harmon report there was any skid marks or tire marks in any way left from either vehicle on those pages? He reported that there was a tire friction mark. And which page are you looking at? This is on page 7, Your Honor. Thank you. And that's at line 3? Correct. And then let me ask this. Did you see any tire friction marks at the scene of the accident? Yes, I did. On the times that you'd been by the scene of this accident before the accident, you'd noticed that there was tire friction marks out there before this accident, true? I'm unsure of it. I don't know the answer to that. You don't know one way or the other? That is right. I don't know. There could have been marks that were left, skid marks and friction marks, before the happening of this accident. And there may not have been. You just don't know? That is right. I don't know. What we have is, counsel was kind enough to bring a comprehensive set of photographs. We're going to mark these as our next in order, which I believe is 14. Yes, it is number 14, marked for identification. These are the photographs that were... You understand these are all the pictures that the other officer took? Yes, Officer Harmon took the pictures. Do you mean of the scene? Well, yes, of the scene. I'm not trying to be tricky here. I'm sorry. Your Honor, number 15 here is going to be the photographs of the motorcycle inspection. So stipulated. Is this an accurate picture? Yes, that is right. Mark that as 15 now so we don't forget. And just so you know, counsel was kind enough also to put the actual numbering on each one by hand, so that's commendable. Thank you. So let me ask this. Take a look at the photographs that we have. I'm looking at photographs 100-7189 through 100-7226. From 7189 to 7226, tell me if you see any tire friction marks on the roadway in any of those photographs, whether or not they were caused by this accident. There appears to be one that's visible on 100-7189. Is that how we're labeling them? Well, right now, 158. No. Just ignore that number. It's the 72. 7189. 7189. Yeah. Do you see that? The tire friction mark or a tire friction mark on the eastbound side of the road. I can see some of the westbound side too. Do you see any tire friction marks whatsoever on the eastbound side of the road? I can't be sure if those are tire friction marks or if they are actually shadows from the power lines. Okay, do you see any tire friction marks on that photo on the west side of the road? Yes, I can see some. And let me take a look at what you're saying. Point, if you will, to the friction mark you're talking about. It's right there. What we'll do is, I'm going to have you on that come up and circle that using one of those markers up there. Make it nice and big so the jury can see it. Why don't we use a red pen? I'm sorry? Why don't we use a red pen? Do we have a red pen? I kind of like the gold one. If there's a red one, then you can use that. Okay, I know that test had a lot of colloquy, but that's okay. It's great practice. All right, so we do have a small word list. We've got Officer Harmon, capital O-F-F-I-C-E-R. Harmon, capital H-A-R-M-O-N. And that's it for the word list. And that concludes our 140 Q&A test. Good luck.